Yo! Fellas! We should be back on. We should be ready to go. If it's not going to be still messed up. So, what's going on, fellas? I apologize about that. We'll wait for everyone to come back in. And then we'll get rocking and rolling. Holy shit. What a shit show that was, man. No settings were different. I don't even know how I fixed it. I was just playing around with shit, and now it's fixed. No settings were different, okay? I am not a dumbass. I knew you guys were going to come in and say, but Jordan, you're a dumbass. No, we ain't playing that game. But anyways, Bitcoin is getting a little bit of a bounce while we were gone, so that's nice. You're seeing altcoins come up a little bit. Let's get hype in the chat. Smack that like button. Let's get everyone back in this bitch. I was thrown off, man. We got through the weekend. We already have bad news, guys. I have to tell you guys bad news before we, well, not before we get started, but I have to tell you guys some bad news today. We have an issue, but we're gonna figure it out. We're gonna figure it out because, man, that would be brutal. That would be brutal. But I have some bad news to tell you guys. So 23,075. Bitcoin getting a little bounce. Let's get everyone get back in here. Let's get the juices rejoiced, okay? And while everyone comes back in here, what we'll do is we will, okay, play a little sad song for Jordan, Jordan, you can't even get your mic working right. How the hell are you gonna do it in crypto if you can't even get a mic working right? Did Jordan have to call the Blue Yeti help desk? This is ridiculous, man. I had to call the help desk. Know what he told me to do? He told me to turn the microphone off and then turn the microphone on again. And what do you know? Bada bing, bada boom. It's all fixed. Not a display. That's not actually what happened. If that's actually what happened, I would be an idiot. An absolute idiot. But anyways, let's see it on. Island time, what's up, man? James said, long baby Doge. Long the baby Doge. All right, we got some pullbacks today on Bitcoin and altcoins. But guys, I think the big issue we got to get cooking in today is the DXY is looking a little bit bouncy going from last week. Look at the DXY already coming up today. Already up 0.2% on the day already, and it's still the weekend. It just opened like an hour ago. Is the DXY going to continue to rip up and send altcoins and Bitcoin backpacking down to the deep depths of the crypto abyss? But anyways, let's see this. Yeah, you guys know it always works. Oh my God, what just happened? There we go. You guys know it always works. If anything's never not fixed, what always works? Unplug it, plug it back in, reset, right? The most obvious things always work. This time, bro, there ain't anything there. There ain't anything there. But anyways, 23,065. I am long on FTM at the moment. So I do have an FTM long hanging in at the moment, but I don't know how long I'm going to keep this open. I'll probably close this overnight because I don't trust the DXY tomorrow, man. The DXY is looking pumpy. It is looking pumpy as a mother trucker. It is, guys. What do you think is going to happen this week? Guys, do you think this week is going to be a green or red week? Let's see. Alpi said, how are you going to steal charts when you can't even make your mic work properly? Facts. And when there's shit playing in the background here. Let's see. Horse Guy said, we mooning? I don't know if we're mooning, man. It's going to be an interesting day tomorrow. Jim Bob said there's no volume. Facts. Nick said bad news. All right, I'll tell you guys the bad news before we get started today. Okay, the bad news is the Snapchat filter, okay, discontinued service. So it's a little bit of an issue, but I think I have a walkaround. I have just a little bit of a workaround that I'm going to work on tomorrow. But Snapchat filter, I think we all need to complain. We all need to be Karens, okay? We need to go on Yelp, go against Snapchat and say, why did you get rid of the Snapchat filter? You little bit, the Snapchat camera, not Snapchat. They got rid of the Snapchat camera. So that is very annoying. But I have a workaround. But I have to do it tomorrow. I can't do it today. Yeah, isn't that annoying? Isn't that annoying? I have to make all those damn faces myself now. But I got semi Bob and Java. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. This can't be true. I'm serious. I'm serious, but we will find a walk around. I already think I found one on the internet, right? I have this fake guy who said you can get him back. You know how it is, man. For the meantime, you gotta bear with me, yo. You gotta bear with me. Tech issues are not a surprise. That is true. That is true, my man. Anyways, let's look at some Bitcoin. So what do we got going on? Bitcoin back down to the 786 Fibonacci is getting a little bit of a bounce, right? We've gotten a bounce from this area a couple times. Runs right here. We closed. We got to bounce back up to the highs. We got to close right here. We bounce back up to the highs. Now we got a little bit of a wick to the 786, and we're getting a little bit of a bounce. But I don't trust this, my man. I don't trust this little bit of a move up with anything that can hit me. Why? Man, we got this little whippersnapper coming up right now, which is very, very annoying. You see this little thing coming up? You see this little thing poking its head above this white line? Man, you guys know what it is. We need all the sushi in the damn chat to fight this DXY. This DXY is going to be no joke this week, guys. All right, so I need everyone in the chat right now, besides the technical issues. Put the technical issues aside, okay? We need to fight for Bitcoin's life this week. And not just for Bitcoin's life, for the stock's life, for all your favorite altcoins' lives. We need to fight a little bit for the altcoins' lifespan. So put all the sushi in the chat right now, okay? We need it. Come on. Let's go. Holy shit, this is loud. Holy shit. Oh, my ear's clogged again. Holy crap. Come on. Give me the sushi. Who's ordering sushi tonight? I am. Because I want Bitcoin to pump, baby. This is me, Kevin. No, in all seriousness, guys, I am in a short-term long, all right? I'm in a short-term long on FDM from the golden pocket here between this 0.65 and the 0.618 off the 50 EMA. It was a good little setup for the short term. I probably won't be holding this overnight, though, because I'm going to be honest, guys. I'm going to be honest. I do think a pullback right now makes so much sense. It makes so much sense at this current time frame. And if it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. But, I mean, the fact that the DXY, I do think you're going to come up to these retracement levels. You're already back up to the 0.5 fib. But I think the DXY is at least going to come up to this 0.618, if not even the 786, right? So, you know, up to like 103.81 to about 104.60, because you had this fast move down. Now we'll look for this little bit of a fast move back up, okay? Take this sort of fast move down, right? Get some candlesticks in here, and then maybe we roll over after that. But at least in the, probably Monday, Tuesday, might look a little shady in my opinion. This is my opinion, just my opinion. But in my opinion, that will be the sort of pullback, right? That, you know, that 20, maybe even 30% pullback on altcoins, that's everyone could be looking for, right? So there's a silver lining to the market maybe getting a pullback here. There is definitely a silver lining. Dion said 21K tomorrow. I don't know about that, man, but all I know is give thanks and drink some coffee. That's all you can do. That's all you can do is give thanks and drink some coffee. But, you know, anyways, in the short term, guys, I still think Bitcoin can come up to like this $23,300 area. You do have your 4-hour stocks that are bottomed out. You have bullish divergence on the 4-hour time frame, right? You got a low, you got a high, a little bit of a higher low, right? It's a little bit of a higher low. And then on the RSI, you got a low and a lower low. Sorry, so you have bullish div on the 4-hour. I do think you could probably squeeze a little bit up here, right? Take this little vector candle up to 23,300, and then maybe you roll back over into tomorrow, and the DXY gets a little bit of a poopy poop to the upside, in my personal opinion. You know, no silver lining if you're one coin or maxi. If you're one coin or maxi, that is true. that is definitely true. Psycho Pearl said Jordan is bearish now. I am short-term bearish. Yes, I am short-term bearish. Right? You guys might be mad at me. I don't want to dump. Right? If I had to choose, right? If I had to choose between a dump and no dump, I would choose no dump. Right? But the facts are the facts, my man. The facts are the facts. I can't lie to you. I can't lie to you. I do think the DXY is going to squeeze up. Whoop, 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 whoop. And you'll see Bitcoin, go whoop, go like this, whoop, back up. Right? I think it's going to squeeze down. Where it goes down to, I have no idea. Maybe it just goes back to the lows here at 22,500. I have no clue. But we'll play it. All right? We'll play it. I do think if you're going to see a significant dump, though, like if Bitcoin's going to see a significant dump, this bearish divergence might finally play out. I'm looking at this little trend line, right? We had all these supports coming over here, right? Support, support, support. You had support all across here, right? You've been holding it. If this breaks right here, this is really what I'm seeing, right? If this holds, okay, and we can somehow do this, the DXY doesn't pump, okay, maybe we see that 25K like this. But if this starts to break like this, right, I think we're coming back down to the 30 and 50 EMAs on the daily. And the level I'm looking at, right, the big daily level I'm looking at is here at 21,500, right? 21,500, 21,400. That's where I would look for a long. This is just me. You guys do what you want to do. That's where I'd look for probably a swing long back up if we do see this break of this little, some would call it a meme trend line, Jordan, that's a meme trend line. How do you even draw that shit? There's not even any touch points to that. What kind of trend line is that? Did George draw that? Well, maybe he did. Maybe George did draw that, Let's see. Always FOMO in, never take profits. Alfie, come on, man. We've been through this before. We've been through this. Anyways. Dude, there's some altcoins that went nuts today, right? There's some altcoins that went nuts. Look at, there's actually some good altcoins that have some good short-term setups, by the way. Optimism, right? Retrace to the 30 EMA in the 4 hour, bop, right? I could see Optimism, like if Bitcoin gets a little, just a little $200-300 move up, I see Optimism come and test the highs actually. But no, there's some altcoins that went nuts today. FET, look at FET, man. Let's get a little pump song on the AI coins. Who loaded up on the AI coins? Let me know in the chat. Come on, baby. Let's get a little FET AI in this bitch. This thing went nutburgers today. Didn't give a shit what Bitcoin did. Come on, baby. Look at FET. All the AI coins went nuts today. It was awesome, dude. Big Rich. Big Rich, baby. FET doesn't give a shit what Bitcoin did. So FET, I was looking to come all the way up to like this 50-cent level. It got to like 47.35. It almost got up there, but man, this Bitcoin was just kind of slowly bleeding all day, and the AI coins went nuts. I think they went nuts because Google said that Google's announcing some big partnership with some AI. I didn't look too much into it, but that's probably when all the AI coins just went boom, bitch.
Strap up, we're going to the moon.
But no, awesome move. I mean, at this point, you probably missed the boat on this one, man. I wouldn't be FOMOing into this, though. That's always the famous last words, is I wouldn't be FOMOing into this. And then you see it go 70, 80, 90, right? But this was my target here at like 50 cents. You missed it by 2 cents, all right? So almost just about there. I would say this one is probably too far gone, right? You get a little bearish div, you got a little higher highs, you got a little lower highs like this, right? Higher highs, lower highs, boom, bearish divergence. I'm looking for a pullback on this one, especially if the markets don't want to be nice tomorrow, right? Which is not a guarantee, right? I think everyone right now, I'll say this.
Rant alert.
All I see on Twitter is everyone talking about the DXY going up, right? Does everyone else see the same thing? And you probably, I haven't watched any really crypto videos this whole weekend, right? To be honest, but I bet if you watch any crypto videos, I bet everyone's talking about the DXY pumping. You know what I mean? I think that's the popular theory. And I, quite frankly, I do think it's going to pump. Now, I don't think it's going to go up as much as people think, right? I think some people are like, oh my God, this is going to go all the way back up here, right? I think you just see these retracement levels. Very similar to like this move up, where you had this quick move up and then it came back down, right? So that's what I'm looking at. That's why maybe Monday, Tuesday, little bit of shadiness from Bitcoin. In my personal opinion. I hope I'm wrong. I hope I eat my words and tomorrow we're up at 25K and we're all just sitting here going,
We're going to 100K tomorrow.
And I'm being bearish at support, which I always say, don't be bearish at support. That's why I'm long right now. But I'm not, I would say I'm not the most confident bull at the moment. Definitely not. Hamilton said, did you already leave a like already? Who didn't leave a like, man? Let's get, I hate saying this because everyone says this, but let's get the likes up to the watches. I hate saying that, man. It's so cliche and meme-ish. Let's get the likes up to the watches. I hate saying that. It's brutal. I sound slimy when I say let's get the likes up to the watchers. But if we could, that'd be cool. That'd be cool. SpySat said, hope not. We're the juice. I mean, we got a little juice. Let's zoom in, right? So the 4 hour looks good. I like the bounce off the 786. I like the 4 hour bullish divergence. I do think you'll see a short term move up, right? Probably just up to this vector candle here, right? And this previous support. So all this previous support, you come up, you squeeze up, right? You test this. This will probably act as resistance here. I would say this. If you can get back above 22.3, okay, then we're talking about a deviation, right? Where you got all the lows, okay? You squeeze up. If you can reclaim this, okay, and then hold the support here, at that point, then it's a deviation. Right? So you got support, you deviate back above. Whenever you get that deviation, you usually come back up to test the highs. So if Bitcoin can get a close above 22.3, then you could see that squeeze to the upside. Because probably a lot of people who are going short in this range, right? You squeeze them out and then maybe you come back down. But only if you get back above 22.3. That's going to be a tough battle though, right? That's going to be a very, very tough battle. But I do think you could come up and test this at the very, very least. The 22,300 area, right? Right now, the Bank of Canada guy is, man.
Basically, Bitcoin is clearly
He's
a
laughing
scam.
right now.
Cryptocurrency is
The bulls
clearly
are stupid.
an idiot with no common sense. And scientifically speaking, according to a study at the Bank of Canada, more people who are financially illiterate invest in Bitcoin.
Oh, facts. Facts. APT is supposed to be $20 each. Clint said no likes until Bob is back. Clint, it's not my fault. If it was my fault, I would totally agree with you. All right, but it's not my fault that Snapchat is cheap. Snapchat is a cheap company, and that's why their stock price sucks. Because Snapchat is a cheap freaking bastard. Let me tell you, holy shit, Snapchat sucks, man. They suck balls. They suck huge ball sacks. Oh my god, I think we should all go to Snapchat and open a short against Snapchat. We got a deal? Let's all go to Snapchat. Let's log into, let's log into our Binance, maybe our Qcoin, maybe our Bybit, let's all open up a short to that mother trucker. It's their fault. It's their fault. The mic was all me. I'm an idiot. Not that. Going cash on. Let's see. Snapchat is a tech giant. Yeah, I think Snapchat's dying though. Who uses Snapchat? The only people that use Snapchat, right? Here's the only people that use Snapchat, right? People who are cheating on their significant other. People that are 16 years old. That's it. I don't know. Who else actually still uses Snapchat? What's the point of Snapchat? Just send a message. You know what I mean? The only reason people use Snapchat is because you send the snap and then it disappears and there's no paper trail anywhere, right? What is the point of using Snapchat? There isn't. Just use iMessage. You know what I mean? Let's be honest. Let's see. Render a partnership with Google. Render partner with Google. Holy shit. Probably get a big pump up for that one. Let's go check out ETH. So ETH actually get a bounce off the golden pocket zone. I see some of these, I know we're all like, oh my God, look at the dump, right? And we didn't really get a dump. You know what I mean? We're getting a little bit too ahead of ourselves. So I don't want to be that guy who gets bearish at support. Okay. I mean, at the end of the day, once again, I mean, yes, this time the DXY is going up, but once again, it's like, look at the ETH chart on the 4 hour, right? I mean, it really hasn't gone anywhere, right? All you see it today, right? If you zoom out, for all you guys that like to say zoom out, this is the ETH rally, okay? This is the ETH dump, right? And everyone on Twitter, oh my God, crypto is right? And here's what I say. Well, all those bears are sitting up there in the attic, right? I say, this is them right here, right? They're in the attic. They're lonely because they have no one to talk to right now. I say, come on, little buddy. You can come down. You might have 1 or 2 days to play. Come on. Come on. Come on, bear. Wait, is that Savvy or Tino? I don't know which one that is. Anyways, you can come down for a day or two. Come on, buddy. I'll give you 1 or 2 days of red, right? While the DXY retraces, you can come down and play, all right? You want to come down and play? You want to come down and play? Come on. Come on, play. There's a little salty bear. He doesn't want to come down and play. He's just chilling in the attic because he doesn't have any friends right now. That's George. I don't know if that's George, man. I don't know if that's George. No, but seriously, I mean, ETH really hasn't gone anywhere, man. Like, ETH just came down to the 618, you know. You take the previous swing low to the swing high, golden pocket bounce, right? That's also the mid-range. So all the support, resistance, flips, all in this area. That's a key area. And once again, you got a little vector candle to the upside. I do think you're going to see a squeeze, right? A little squeeze up. What will happen after that? Let's watch the DXY in the stock market tomorrow. But a squeeze up first makes sense to me before they dump it back down. If they want to trap some more longs to the upside. Don't be that guy who FOMOs in. If we pump today, okay? The time to get in alts was probably when Bitcoin was down here, right? If we pump tonight, don't be FOMOing into alts. Don't be that guy, okay? Wait to see what the DXY does tomorrow, okay? Because here's the thing. Worst case, the DXY dumps back down, okay? Altcoins go up again. All right, cool. We can continue the up bullish trend. The worst case, okay, is the DXY can just moonshots this week, okay? Just slam pigs like Becker, right? Slam pigging your mom because you were bullish on Cardano with the highs, right? Just slamming that shit. And your altcoin dumps 30, 40% and you're left holding the bag from the top. You know what I mean? So think about the worst case and the best case. Right now, if you're out of the market, it's probably a better time to take some profits, in my opinion, than be FOMOing into alts at the highs. I don't know. That's just me, though. That's just me. But no, seriously, ETH on the 4-hour looks okay. Same deal as Bitcoin, right? You got a little bit from the swing low over here. Swing low to swing low. You got bullish divergence, right? You got higher lows, lower lows. You got off the 618, off the mid-range. It's a nice area to get a bounce. Will it go after that? Let's see. But I think ETH back up to, really even the top of this vector, like 1662 at the very, very least. I'm looking for that. I'm looking for a little bit of that jazz. You know what I mean? A little bit of that jazz here in the short term. Guys, I'm drinking some tea, What's your guys' favorite tea? You think tea is feminine? I know a lot of guys think tea is feminine. I used to be one of those guys. I'm like, who drinks tea? What a weirdo drinks tea. Green tea is the best in my opinion. Okay, easily green tea is 100% the best tea. Nothing even comes close to green tea. Okay, somebody say green tea gives them acid reflux. I don't know about that. Green tea actually has the most vitamin C in it. Fun fact, if you want to look it up, if you need vitamin C, if you want a strong immune system, drink green tea. I'm telling you, drink green tea. You'll be strong as an ox. You'll be strong as a goddamn ox. You Brit? I'm not a Brit. I might be a little bit Irish, right? But I ain't no Brit. You know what I'm saying? I think I'm Irish, Italian, and Syrian. I'm Italian. I like chicken parmesan. That is my favorite food. But I also like wonky. I like wonky too. But I like Irish sausages. I like everything. I like Irish sausages. Oh, and you guys are going to come in and say, oh, Jordan, we know what you did this weekend.
Strap up. We're going to the moon.
Oh, Lord. Green tea will grow your... No way. Green tea will grow your penis out an extra inch. Holy shit. I got to get on that green tea. Maybe I'll get from 2 inches to 3 inches, Clint, you want to get on that green tea? You'll go from 1 inch to 2 inch. You know what I mean? You'll be growing an extra inch in here, in this bitch. All right, Bitcoin right now. Get Bitcoin. Let's do a quick little short-term little Fibonacci here. Let's do a little swing. Let's do it from this high. Swing high to swing low. You're right at the 0.5 retracement. I guess we're on the 1 hour. I guess I'm not too worried about the 1 hour, man. I mean, the 1 hour is the 1 hour. More so looking at this on the 4 hour time frame. You know, 1 hour RSI was also oversold too. So a little bit of a bounce makes some sense. You could argue you already did get that bounce, right? But if they're going to dump it lower, I think they come and take the liquidity first, right? As always, like if they dump it down like this, okay? Usually they don't just dump it down, right? And then just keep dumping it, right? They bring it up first, get the liquidity, and then they continue the trend down. You know, that's why short term up, then down tomorrow. That's double pretty good. We're going to drink all. He said suspect. I don't know, man. It is what it is. All right, the stock market tomorrow. What are the futures? Futures are down 0.25%. Not it's to be expected. The DXY is going to pump. Stock market's going to be down. Stock market at a big resistance level too, right? You got resistance, 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 you got resistance. You've been rejected from this level like 20 freaking times, man. But I do think that this could be I don't. Oh my God! All day there's no bank car alarm. All day. You can't make this stuff up, man. It's not my night tonight. No, just it is. It is. You know why? Because Phantom's pumping, and I'm gonna Phantom long, baby. And we're gonna pump that Phantom up. We're gonna pump that Phantom. Let's see. No, but the S&P, right? I do think this could be that one of those bear traps. And I'm not one of those big bear trap guys, right?
Rant alert.
Here's basically what a bear trap and bull trap is. A bear will call any pump a bull trap, okay? A bull will call any dump a bear trap. That's just how it works, right? Let's be honest. No bull will call a pump a bull trap, and no bear will call a dump a bear trap. Have you ever heard that? You ever been in the woods and hear a bear say, "This is a bear trap"? No, you've never heard that. So if the S&P comes down, here's what I said, guys. In the history of the S&P 500, whenever it drops below the 50-week moving average and then gets back above, that is the start of the uptrend, okay? If you want to go against all the history of the S&P, 100 years, it's never gone back below after it's got back above without making new highs. You can do it. I do think if this pulls back, I'm looking for a retrace and a bounce off this on the weekly. If you get a little bit of a weekly wick below, okay, that could be that. No pun intended.
Rant alert.
Bear trap where wicks below, close back above, and that'll be like that probably where Bitcoin goes to like 21.5 or some shit like that, right? So. Still looking like that. S&P, I'm still looking at this as like a big inverse head and shoulders though, right? Left shoulder, head, right shoulder. Eventually looking for the breakout, but it might not be tomorrow, you know? FTM pumped so much it climbed as my third biggest holding dollar-wise. I wish it was, man. I don't actually own any spot Phantom. I'm just I'm in a long position at the moment, man. I wish I owned some spot Phantom though. That'd be nice because that thing's gone to the moon. Absolutely gone to the moon. Someone said everyone sell FTM. Tyler on Gaming, how could you do this to me, man? How could you do this to me? All right, let's check out some altcoins. Enough, boring macro talk, even though that's kind of what matters going into next week. Let's see. What's some good alts? ADA looks kind of bearish. For all you ADAs guys out there, I know some of you guys are going to kill me. But Jordan, I love Cardano. Cardano's my #1 holding. I love Charles Hoskinson. It's a little bit of a rising wedge, 69% chance for the dump to the downside. I will say, in a bullish trend, these do like to break to the upside, though. It's just going to next week, a little bit interesting. Take an eye on this. Keep a very, very close eye on little old Cardano, because if you actually look at where it came up to on the daily, it actually came right up to that top of this vector candle. That's exactly where you got resistance. We can't make this stuff up. So this could be a little bit of a toppy top for little old Cardano, man. You know, coming back down to maybe test the 30 and 50 EMAs on the daily, just like Bitcoin, right? Which right now we're at, 36 cents, 34 cents. You're talking about, if this does drop from this current point, 9% drop to a 13, 14% drop. So if that scares you, well, dump it.
Everybody panic, we're going to zero.
That's the chat today. Oh, man. The sentiment in crypto changes like crazy, man. It really, really does. It's absolutely crazy. You really need to check new coins. Check SCRT. Unfortunately, there's so many cryptos now, man. I mean, how many cryptos are there? 21,000 or some shit like that? Not like back in the day when there was like 500. It was a little bit easier. Now it's 21,000. I guess they all kind of pump. You know what I mean? Meanwhile, I mean, you're getting some bounces off the funniest thing is everyone's going to flip out. And the funniest thing is like altcoins just bounce and make new highs again. Because the DXY just doesn't go as high as people think. I don't know. That would be pretty funny. I don't think that's the most likely scenario, though, in my opinion. You're seeing some wicks up on these alts. Yeah. I mean, if you look at this, there's a lot of liquidity to the downside in some of these alts. Like Optimism's been one of my favorites here. I'm looking for this one back to the 0.5. I love long and Optimism. It's one of my favorite ones. But I always wait to the retrace of the 50 EMA. You'll overextend it. I think I'm looking for 260 on Optimism until I get back in on this one, which would be about, you're talking about a 12% drop. That's pretty hefty. It's pretty hefty there. So this does spike up, come down like this. Looking for Optimism again. Because, I mean, if you look at some of these altcoin trends, guys, I mean, we're all flipping out right now. But if we look at some of these altcoin trends, okay, does this look any different than any other time? Not to me. It doesn't look any different. You can look at any of them, really, right? DOT. Back to the 50 EMA, trying to get a bounce. Will it get a bounce? We'll see. But, it doesn't really look too much different to me, Wayne said a lot of people are going to get burnt. That is true. Let me see. Knucklebuster said, I still think there's some gas in the tank for myself. Think so? Let me see. Alpy, you were here. You heard the news, man. Snapchat got rid of the Snapchat filter, man. So I have to find some workaround to that, which is slightly annoying, as much as I don't want it to be. And there's no price action, right? Whenever there's no price action, it's kind of like, oh, okay, let's look at this, man. But yeah, Bitcoin, really not doing too much at the moment, man. If we want to zoom into the shorter term time frames, just kind of doing a little retrace back to the previous high, trying to get a bounce. Let's see what we got here. Let's do a little zoom in. I still think Bitcoin's going to squeeze up here, though. For everyone that's missing out, we'll focus on Bitcoin on the 5-minute here. Still think Bitcoin's going to kind of flag out, squeeze up again. I'm looking for 21,300 on little old BT Sizzle. BT Sizzle. My nizzle. Who's going to take advantage of the altcoins pullback, though? I bet most people won't. Most people won't do it. They're begging for a pullback for the last 2 weeks, and then it happens and you're scared. Happens every time. Every single time. It is what it is, though. And then they're going to be like, I missed the one again. Right? Oh, man. Rant alert. I didn't know the pullback. Jordan, should I buy now? Everything's pumping again. Should I buy? Oh, that's the best, right? You already know how it is, right? Here's going to be, right? This Bitcoin moons to the upside. All right, it's been going pretty much sideways for 2 weeks, right? This whole 2 weeks, everyone's begging for a pullback. Literally begging for a pullback, right? And then it happens, right? Let's say Bitcoin comes to 21.5. Altcoins dump like 20+%, right? And then it's like, oh, it's over. This was a bull trap. I knew it all along. This was a bull trap. Bull trap. Right? And you get great positions, okay? Right? Just because you get a dump, people think a dump is impossible in an uptrend. It's not. Right? You get great positions on great previous support levels, on great 30, 50 EMA on the daily. You haven't retested this whole run up, which is ridiculous, by the way. And then you pull back, right? It starts to come back up, right? Bitcoin gets back right here. And then you have everyone going, Jordan, should I buy now? Should I buy now? It looks bullish now. It looks bullish. Gotta flip your mindset, guys. Holy shit. Holy shit. The red candles are for longing and buying. The green candles are for taking profits and shorting. We know this. But yet, every single time we like to do the opposite. You know what I mean? So, like I said, if we do dump this week, that's just better opportunities to ride it back to the upside, man. Because people forget quickly, okay, that how fast the market can bounce back when it does find a bounce area. I'm just going to find the bounce area, you know? If the last month has been any indication of how fast things can move, you don't want to miss that run up again, man. I know most people, right? The last month has been their best trading month ever. Why? Because it was so easy to trade it, right? It's fun when the market's going up. It's fun, to be honest. You just long everything and you're good. But, you know, in all honesty, a lot of people became pro traders this month, by the way. But yeah, so we'll see. We'll see what happens when we do get that pullback. And yeah, it should be fun, man. I'm looking for 21.5. Like if Bitcoin breaks this trend line, I'm honestly not going to get too bearish until Bitcoin breaks this trend line right here. There's a lot of confluence. You see this? Right? You got this previous high, you got previous lows, you got previous high, and Bitcoin's been kind of sitting on that as support. You got this upward sloping trend line here as well. And you got, I think the 50 EMA there is on the 4-hour time frame too. If this does break, just looking for down here, okay? We're just going to play this next high, okay? High, you got a high here, okay? Bottom of the vector candle, we play that, okay? Okay, that'd be looking for a bounce. If it doesn't bounce, okay, we cut that one. We look for the next one. It is what it is. We'll play the uptrends, man. We'll play the uptrends. CZ pumped this bear market rally. That is true. CZ pumped the bear market rally. I mean, that's always what it is, man. I mean, there's always an excuse, okay? If you're a bull, there's no excuse. It's organic price action. If you're a bear, oh, this is the reason why I pumped. You know, it's the same thing if you're a bull, right? Market dumps. Oh, this is the reason why it dumped. It's totally not organic. It only dumped because of this. You know what I mean? We've all been there. I say that all the time, right? I always make excuses, right? If I'm long and the market dumps, I go, it didn't happen because of the charts. It happened because of this, right? I make excuses all the time. We all do it. Let's see. All right, so a lot of alts are kind of just chilling. They're all, a lot of them, see like DYDX? DYDX retraced the 50 EMA today. I don't know, man. That one doesn't look too bad, actually. That one doesn't look too shabby. And if you look at the trend, you came below, I guess, a couple times, but the trend is you come relatively close to this, and that's been a good opportunity. If you look, a lot of these got bullish div on the 4-hour, right? They got higher lows, lower lows. 4-hour stocks are bottomed out at the 50 EMA. A lot of them got good setups. It's just a matter of what happens with the little old DX Whizzle. The DX Whizzle my nizzle tomorrow, you know? Let's see. I was in a big long there today. Nice, dude. You were in a big long in DYDX. Yeah, DYDX got a big mood up today. Out of nowhere. Like the whole market was dumping. And then DYDX just decided to go up today. It was like, boom, big green candle today. It was pretty awesome, man. Let's look at the weekly time frame, by the way. It is the weekly close, or it was the weekly close. The weekly close today, what do we got? So the weekly close is, I wanted to get a close anywhere above the last week's open. So anywhere above 22,700 to me was okay. You did get a close above 22,700. So to me, it's kind of a nothing burger week, right? Wick to the upside, wick to the downside. Kind of just a little indecision candle here, which makes sense, right? The market's kind of indecisive right now. Do we pump or do we dump? Do we pump or do we dump? We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Market's getting a little dump, guys. I think we need to give a little juice to the market. Come on. Little juice. Just a little juice. No bit. Come on. Get a little juice in this bitch. Oh, man. All right, 5 minute back to the third EMA. See if we can get a bounce here. Can we get a little bounce? No bullish div. 5 minutes bottomed out in the stocks, though. 15 minutes looking a little droopy. Little droopy. No bearish div, though. Just kind of chilling, making higher lows, higher highs. Let's see. Asian makeout music. How's that Asian makeout music? That's probably the music at the club. You know? I don't know. I can't picture two Asians making out to that. That's just me, though. You know? That's just me. Let's see. Tyler said, Dora, what's your long-term plan? Will you be in the market still in 10 years? In 10 years? Whew. Man. I mean, a lot can change in 10 years, you know? I'll be saying I'll be in the market this year. I'll be in the market 2024. I'll be on the market probably 2025. I mean, it depends, right? Depends. Like, say this. Say, I mean, I don't think Bitcoin's going like, to me, the top of Bitcoin's going to be somewhere around like 80K or some shit like that. But say if Bitcoin goes to like 500K, yeah, I'll call it a day. But in 10 years, man, 10 years, woo, man, that's a long time. And 10 years ago, I was an idiot in college, right? Slushing back the beers, right? Slushing back the beers, filling water bottles full of vodka, you know, and just slugging those back, man. Filling the water bottles worth of vodka, slugging them back. And back in the days, man, you could drink whatever you wanted to drink, and it wouldn't affect you at all. Nowadays, I have 2 shots, and I'm like. And I'm like, all right, I'm buzzed. Back in the days, though, oh my, I don't know how many shots are in one Poland Spring water bottle. It's got to be at least like 12. We were down in that shit in like an hour. It was brutal, man. Those are the days. Those are the days, man. Those were the days. Let's see. A bunch of mini Jordans in 10 years? Hell no.
Nope.
Hell no. Hell no, hell no, hell no. Hell no, man. It's a pretty uneventful weekend this weekend, by the way, guys. Pretty uneventful. Right now, I mean, here's what I'm waiting for. We need to see ETH reclaim this level here. We want to see ETH reclaim about 1635. If ETH can reclaim that, okay, you're going to turn this, because it's kind of a M formation at the highs, right? You got one hit, you got the second hit, you get the retrace, you get the sort of rejection off the M formation neckline, and you look for the continuation down. But once again, like if this can reclaim this and start closing candles up here and recess and hold, then you're going to look for the highs again. So right now, ETH is at a pretty interesting level right now. And I think Bitcoin's really not at a very interesting level. Bitcoin's interesting level here is 23,300-ish. Which it's not.
Look at
it's got a little ways
MDT
to go.
coin. Looking for an entry.
Look at MDT coin. Looking for an entry. MDT coin. Let's see. MD. Holy shit! You ain't got no entry on this one. This one's gone, man. Looking for an entry, my ass. I'll give you a pump song though. Holy guacamole! Look at that one. You ain't getting no entry on this one. You probably thought you were getting an entry yesterday, you know? And then it was like, I'm gonna pump another 50% up, you know? Look at that one, huge. That's pretty insane, man. Looking for an entry. Like I said, you ain't getting an entry on this one. Let's go like the 1 hour time frame. 1 hour's looking a little droopy, little M formation-y, right? Little M formation-y, right? You get the first hit to the upside, second hit. You try to get back above, right? Multiple candles, just trying to wick back above, getting rejected. This one's coming down to test the EMAs down here. I would probably, on this one, I wouldn't touch this one until at least the 30 and 50 EMAs catch up to price. Okay, whether that's, you know, it flags out for a while like this, or you see a big dump back down to 30 and 50 EMAs. That would probably be my entry. One of those two scenarios, you know? So either time, right? We see more sideways, which I don't think so. I think this week's going to be very volatile. People are on edge this week, right? Everyone's expecting a dump, you know? So either you're going to get that dump, or it's going to go against the grain, and you're not going to get that dump, and it's going to be opposite the other way because everyone's against the grain. Everyone's short. So we'll see, right? We'll see. But this one, man, I wouldn't touch this one unless it dumped straight down to like 4.2 cents at this point, which I don't think it's going to do. But this one mooned, my man. Woo! Nice one there. Nice one. Jasmine's been pumping too. What's Jasmine up to? Let's see, Jasmine. Oof, man. I mean, a lot of altcoins just continue up, man. You know? And to be honest, as much as Bitcoin was struggling over the weekend, a lot of alts, like, didn't really budge. They're just kind of going sideways for most of them, to be honest. As much as, like, we're dumping, you know, as much as you hear on Twitter and all this stuff, like...
Everybody panic, we're going to zero.
Right? I mean, really, nothing's really down that much. Like, he's still chilling at the highs. Bitcoin's just in the middle of a range, you know? Well, we'll see. It's a good song. But yeah, Jasmine Moon too. See, Jasmine, I wouldn't touch until these catch up too, right? 30 or 50 EMAs. Wait till the catch up. Why? Because I like long on these, you know? Right here that was an awesome opportunity, right? You came up, you flagged out, went sideways until you hit the 30 EMA, and then you just insta moon back up. That was beautiful. But yeah, now you're just overextended. Overall, though, I look at Jasmine here in the bigger term time frames. I still think you come and test this 8.3 cent mark, right? All these previous lows, 1, 2, 3, 4, just makes too much sense, right? You just come up, you tag the previous lows, flip it as resistance. So I think this one's still got a little bit more room to squeeze. Right here doesn't make sense for it to stop right here, to be honest. Doesn't make any sense. It's coming back up to 8.3. You know, the question is, will it retrace first or go back up there? Depends on what Bitcoin does tomorrow, right? I mean, to be honest, it doesn't really care what Bitcoin's doing right now. It mooned today and Bitcoin went down. So I'm looking for 8.3. Eventually, on little old Jasmine. But I ain't FOMOing, right? I ain't being no horse guy, FOMOing at the highs, right? Thinking, oh, this is a good time to long, right? Look at this. This thing's up. Oh my God. This thing is literally up 30% today. I'm longing now. No. We wait for a little retrace. Bitcoin coming down a little bit. Let's do a little meme trend line here, shall we? Let's do a little meme trend line. Bitcoin looks to be in like a little 5-minute channel. Let's see if we can continue up in the 5-minute channel. Let's see what we got. All right, actually, 15-minute channel. Never mind. We're not that DJ. No, we're not 5-minute DJ. 15-minute channel. Let's see what we got. Can we hold the 15-minute channel? Let me know in the chat. Will Bitcoin hold the 15-minute channel, or is it going to dump back down? What are we going to get? What are we going to get? Invisible fart. I've been farting up a storm. Guys, what do you think I'm having for dinner tonight, by the way? I'm having some Chipotle. Chipotle is 100% better than Qdoba, okay? Qdoba's trash, okay? I will go out and say it. Some people might disagree. Some people even in the room here might disagree. Qdoba is trash.
You had Qdoba yesterday.
I had Qdoba yesterday.
It was good.
It was good. It was good. Qdoba's dry, okay? But Chipotle, let me tell you, Chipotle, they got that guac, that wet guac. Guac. It's delicious. Some people say they don't like Chipotle's guac, man. I think Chipotle's guac is delicious. Absolutely delicious. And they give you a big mound of it. Yeah, they charge you extra, but boom, they give you a whole mound. You go to Qdoba, they go, oh, here's your tiny little ice cream scoop on there. Nice. Oh, man. Knucklebuster said, bro, do you even cook? I do. Lately, not really, though. I'm sort of stuck in the vacation swing, you know? But, no, I cook every now and then. You know, I make some eggs, broccoli. That's really it, though, lately. That's really it. Their salsa sucks. I've never had their salsa, to be honest. I never had the chips and salsa at Chipotle. Probably would be pretty good, I would say. Might be pretty good. It's the 15-minute on Bitcoin, by the way. Will Bitcoin continue the trend up, or is this a little bear flag back to the downside? We'll find out. If this does break down, right? Let's do a little meme bear flag target like this. That would put you back down at like 22,631 if we were to see that break down. But we shall see. We shall see. Like I said, even if it does break down, I still like the 4-hour time frame, right? So even if this does break down like this, and Bitcoin breaks down like this, right? I'd be looking for like some type of bullish divergence, right? So price moves down, maybe makes a lower low. RSI moves down, but you got a higher low on the RSI, lower low on price on the hourly, right? After having bullish divergence on the 4-hour already, and then that brings you back up, okay? But let's see what we got. Maybe BTC doesn't need to do that right now. Let's see what we got. Let's see what we got. I want it to pump right now. I want it to pump right freaking now. That's what I want it to do. Shit. That's what I want it to do, baby. Come on. Let's pump this shit. We're back down to support. Will we pump? I think we will. Come on. Come on, baby. Ah! Pump that shit. Come on, baby. Pump that shit. That song gets me going. It's working. It's not really working at all. It didn't work at all. Usually it works. But right now, we got a little bit of a headache right now. DXY already retraced to the 0.5. I'm very curious to see what that does tomorrow. Right? I still think it's going to go up a little bit. Which is what we don't all want. We don't all want that, you know? Knucklebuster said, bro, algo, bro. Please, algo. You know... Wow, you were so nice, man. I'll do it for you just because you're nice, okay? Because you said please. Because you said please, right? You weren't this guy in the chat who said, Jordan, he's ignoring me. Why is Jordan ignoring me, man? Oh, he never looks at my coin. Oh, the chat's like moving down. All right, let's do Algo, man. Algorand. Let's see what we got. Let's see. Algo on the daily. I gotta be honest. Algo on the daily kind of looks like ADA, which is a kind of a slap in the face, you know. But you never compare anything to ADA, you know. But Algo looks a little bit rising wedgy, no? It kind of looks like it has a little bit of a rising wedge. And if you look at where it's at, to be honest, like where it's at now, like I was really wanting to see it break through this range. And it just hasn't been able to really do it, you know. It's kind of been struggling with that. If there was ever an area for this to get a pullback, and a lot of alts are in similar positions, this would be it, right? Your previous big support level over here, now flipping as your resistance here. And you got a little bit of bearish div too, right? You got a little bit of lower lows. Actually, 4 drives of bearish divergence, right? 4 higher highs, 4 lower highs. Doesn't mean you can't get one more spike up, right? And then come back down. But the point still remains, this have a 69% chance to dump to the downside. You haven't really gotten any. This one actually has gotten some slight pullbacks. But this one's looking a little bit, how should I say this? Dumpy on the daily. Like I said, you could spike up. Like if you go to the 4-hour time frame, just like I think Bitcoin maybe gets one more spike up before dumping tomorrow. If this does come up, right, could do this and then come back down, you know. But the point still remains. Daily is looking a little bit correction-y, you know, as much as I don't want that to happen. And like I said, it's you go by percentages, right? It's like I said, there's a 69% chance that these break down, not 100. So there's always a chance that for whatever reason, these things say screw you and they just continue up, right? There's always a chance. Well, let's play the percentages. Percentage would say this would break to the downside. I'd just look for a retest of the 30 and 50 EMAs first, right? Because there really isn't any liquidity to the downside on the daily. You've kind of been shopping. You haven't really been mooning here. I would say if this was to dump, I'm looking for my ultimate target though, right here though. Right here. You see this? See this little vector candle hasn't been taken yet? Right below those previous lows, right? And we do something like this. Let's get rid of this. We do something like this. We come down, right? Oh my God, we're bearish. We break the lows. We break these lows, okay? We tag this liquidity here, right? We break these lows, and then we come back up and reclaim, okay? Which is a deviation, and then we start to come back up, right? Something like this. Is probably what I looked at for algo for this week, most likely. If the DXY is going to continue to moon, right? If the DXY is going to go,
Strap up, we're going to the moon.
I'd look at something like this, which would be about 50% drop. Can we stomach a 50% drop? That's really nothing, to be honest. Like 15% in crypto is not really much. You know what I mean? It's not really much. It's not really much. We haven't seen a lot of volatility to the downside in the last 7 months. Really, it's been sideways. But you can see days where stuff drops 20% in one day. You know, you can see that. It's not impossible. Algo as a whole, not a trader, unless you know news and follow algo. Is going to go up a lot. I like algo for a longer term hold. You know, there's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that at all. All right, Bitcoin's holding the channel. Look at Bitcoin right now. Our little song worked. Should we play another song? Let's do this one. Let's do this one. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. It's time to pump Bitcoin. Let's go. Come on.
Look at me, take a picture, it'll last longer. The mirror on the wall say I'm getting stronger.
Come on, BTC.
The mirror don't lie. And yo, the mirror don't lie.
Come on,
Look at
BTC.
me, take a picture, it'll last longer. The mirror on the wall say I'm getting stronger. And yo, the mirror don't lie. If you want the truth, don't close your eyes. We got our back against the wall, we gotta fight back. I need a theme song, this the right track. I ain't got no cape or no superpowers.
I'm gonna be Rapper Bob today. Hopefully we can get Rapper Bob back tomorrow. Okay, I'm working on it. Don't worry. We'll get Rapper Bob back tomorrow. I will be Rapper Bob today, and I will rap the shit out of that. All right, here we go. It was working a little bit. It's working a little bit. Here we go. ETH. ETH's still just chilling right below the level we need to get back above. Get out of here, your line. You guys ever go on TradingView and you try to delete like a dot or a line, it just won't go away? And it's like, dude, come on, man. And you spend like 5 minutes trying to get rid of a dot because you can't click on it because you got too many things on the chart. It happens all the damn time. All the damn time, man. How was everyone weekend, by the way, man? I guess I shouldn't say I wasn't looking at the charts too much. I did a little walking. Right? We watched some 90 Day Fiancé yesterday. By some, an entire season. That was my weekend for the most part. How was everyone's weekend, man? I mean, not too much. Crypto kind of just slow bled. Like, it wasn't really anything that entertaining, really. Let's see. Been there? Why Jordan rapping now? You got to do what you got to do, man. If you got to rap, you got to rap. That's the only way Bitcoin's going to go up. You got to rap a little bit, you know? All right. Let's see. Any alts doing anything, man? Doesn't look like it. Doesn't look like it. There's some that are kind of wicking to the upside, but not really doing too much consistency here. XRP looks interesting on the daily, right? And XRP's XRP, I know, right? XRP's not the most exciting thing in the world, but XRP's looking a little interesting, right? You're still sitting above that 30 EMA and 50, right? You've gotten a few bounces from that range. XRP, man. I don't know. It looks a little interesting. Daily's a little bottomed out. Let me look at like the 4 hour on this bad boy. The 4 hour looks like trash because you've just been going sideways for so long. Look at this thing. Actually, XRP doesn't look too bad. I kind of like XRP. And that's kind of weird because I never like XRP trading because XRP trading is like trading a friggin' mongoose. It just goes sideways. But look, I mean, you came back down, you tagged You tag the bottom of that vector there. Boom. You tag that shit. And they think that was probably, yeah, that was the golden pocket, the 618 there. And you got the 4 hour point up. And you got, yeah, bullish divergence too. Oh, you did. You got the whole trifecta going on there. I kind of like XRP for a little bit of a move up, especially on the daily. I don't know. Because is it really XRP hasn't done shit? Hasn't done shiza. XRP is a shiza coin. It is an absolute shiza coin. You're better off holding some random meme coin, man. XRP is going to get mad at me. I don't know, man. When's this case going to be settled? I keep hearing it's going to be this month, this year, that year, last year, 2 years ago, 3 years ago. When's this shit getting settled, man? I want it to get settled, and I want them to win, because that would be good. That would be very, very good. You know? It looks like something's coiling up, though, right? You got higher lows, lower highs. I think this one's going to get a little juice up here. Right up to like 45 cents. I think it's coming. When? I don't know. It might not be early this week, that's for sure. But I think it's going to go up there on the daily. Right? Every time frame is different. You got the daily, you got the 4 hour, you got the 1 hour. The daily looks kind of good. I don't know. Knuckle Buster said, I hate XRP. I don't hate XRP. You guys know my take on XRP. What's the hell is the point of holding XRP? At this point, the halving's coming up in a year. You can hold anything. It'll probably perform just as well as XRP, even if it wins the case. You know? That's just my take. That's just my take. It is what it is. Don't hate me for my take. I know there's a lot of XRP fans, which I don't know why. I don't know why. Usually people like coins that pump a lot. You know? Let's see. It was supposed to be 2 years ago. It was supposed to be 2 years ago. It was. I think it was so many times in 2021, man. It was supposed to be 2 years ago. Let's see. Could settle in January or December. True. I've heard that so many times. Let's see. Does Jordan sell all his Shiba? Did I sell all my Shiba? No, I didn't sell all my Shiba. I didn't sell all my Shiba. I longed Shiba, though, on that pump. After it pumped. I kind of FOMO'd longed. It worked out a little bit for me. But I did not sell the spot Shiba, no. Let's see. Doge. Doge projector projecting so much. People get mad for the truth. You know? Jordan, can you look at XMR? Yeah, Monero's been slow too, man. I've been hoping for a Monero pullback, but it's just been going sideways, you know? Daily's back down to the 50, though, you know? So I can't, once again, I mean, I kind of look at where it's at. I don't, let's do a little swing low to a little swing high. You broke the 618, so I don't like that. I don't like that. Now I'm looking for the 786 right here, right? These lows, these highs, right here like this, right? So you got the highs, you got these highs. I want to see the 786 hold right here. 163, it might be an interesting area. Like I said, depending on what happens with the DXY. The DXY shoots up, right? Tags the 618, tags the 786. You're going to see these altcoins probably come down a little bit, you know? But right here at 163 is where I'm looking at. Right there, man, right there. Let's see. Let's see. Crow swap. Crow swap. I don't know what crow swap is, my man. To be honest, I don't know what crow swap is. Bitcoin being boring today, guys. Name a better duo. Bitcoin and boring. When I've been streaming the last couple days, all day it's doing something. Look at this volatility today. Look at this. What? But right now, poopy. But we got Monday tomorrow, which is good. Very, very good. Let's see. Let's see. Magic. Check Veracity. Let's do Veracity real quick. Let's do veracity. It's one of those pullback days, man. Let's see. VRA. Another one just keeps kind of doing its thing despite Bitcoin being kind of slow, you know? 4 hour. Let's see. Let's stick to the daily real quick. Daily's got bearish div, right? So it's hard to get pumped. It's hard to get pumped with this one. You got bearish divergence. Here's what I watch tomorrow. This one could be interesting short too. This could be a short one. Because if you tag these highs, you broke these highs, right? But if this comes back in to the highs, there's your deviation. You got high, get your high, get the deviation. If it comes back in here, that's an easy short back down here. Easy. Easy. So we'll see. Obviously we gotta wait to see what happens tomorrow, but the bearish div with the slightly higher high and just wicking to the upside, you can't get any momentum up, back up. I don't love that one. I don't love this one. At least for the short term. I look for a little pullback on this one too. You know, just a small little pullback. Small little pullback. Let's see. The mirror don't lie, baby. The mirror don't lie. The mirror don't lie. Selling your ETH to Michael Saylor. I saw that Michael Saylor thing, man. That's definitely fake. It's crazy what AI can do nowadays, right? They got the picture AI. They got the freaking audio AI. People are funny. They think that's actually real. They think that's funny. They think that's real. You think Michael Saylor would be dumb enough to get himself recorded saying some shit like that? Come on, man. He owns Bitcoin. Why the hell would he be dumb enough to get himself recorded saying that? Come on, man. Saylor likes ETH better than Bitcoin. He's going to sell all his Bitcoin into ETH. Hey, I'd be cool with that, man, because listen, I own more ETH than Bitcoin. So if he wants to do that, that's cool with me. But no, in all seriousness, there's no way he said that. No way. No way. He owns I don't know how much. I don't know how. He's definitely in the top. Let's see, he's probably in the top 5 holders of Bitcoin, man. I mean, why would you say that? You're hurting yourself. Let's see. Altcoin Daily should be beat for releasing that video. Not beat, man. That's a little harsh. Saying anyone should be beat to do anything, right? You should be beat for releasing that video. You're gonna tell me if you got a juicy video. If you got a juicy video, say if you got a video of me, right? And I was sitting here going, man, I really don't like ETH, man. I just tell people I like ETH. You know, I really hate ETH. To be honest, I think I'm selling all my ETH into Monero, right? You would be putting that on Twitter and saying this Jordan guy's a fraud. He doesn't actually like ETH. Come on. You know it's true. You know it's true. I'm selling all my ETH into Monero. Let's see. Tezos got a nice stack. I haven't seen Tezos in a while. What's the Tezos chart look like? I haven't seen Tezos in a hot minute. What's Tezos up to? I remember looking at Tezos back in like 2021. Sorry, like 2020. That was one of the ones that people were really hyped on. It didn't do as well as everyone thought it was going to do, though. Tezos. Let's see what we got. Let's see what we got. Daily kind of looks like a lot of different altcoins, right? You just kind of got that higher high, and then you got the lower high in the daily, right? So all the altcoin charts look relatively the same, right? Got higher high on the dailies, RSI. You're right at the previous lows, right? So you got your previous support. You're flipping it as resistance with bearish div. I don't know. It's got a lot of these are set up for a little short-term pullback, right? Which is cool, right? A short-term pullback's not the end of the world. It's a reality. It is what it is. Okay, but yeah, I think this one's another one that looks like a little bit of a short-term pullback here. A little bit of a short-term pullback. Let me see what the chart looks like here. 4 hours, a little bit iffy. You still got you still got some liquidity down here, right? Let's come and tag these lows again. Let's come and tag those lows. Monday or Tuesday. Let's tag these lows down here. That's a pretty good drop. That's like a 12% drop. All the altcoins where I'm looking, they all show like 12 to like 15% drops, which it really isn't that big, honestly. You just get back to the lows that you were at last Wednesday, you know, which should be, yeah, it's also right where the 30 and 50 EMAs are too on the daily. So not that big of a deal, but a little bit of a short-term pullback in my life. Every time I say that, I'm like, a little bit of America in my life. You know that Shrek song? I only know that song because of Shrek. A little bit of America in my life. A little bit of America on my side. Oh, man. Gets me hyped. That song gets me hyped. You know what the other song, the other Shrek song that gets me pumped? Somebody once told me the world was gonna roll me. That song gets me hyped too. Every time that song comes on for no reason, I just get amped up. It's impossible to hear that song and not get amped up. You know what song I'm talking about. You know what song I'm talking about. Bitcoin's dumping. It's in a little bit of a channel. A little bit of a channel. If it breaks the channel, okay. Yeah, we dump. We probably dump back down to the lows here. 22.7, you know? Let's see. Nobody will buy though. Maybe not. Maybe not. Who knows, man? Who knows? Who knows what's gonna happen this week, right? Let's all not sit here and sit like we know what's gonna happen this week. Right? No one knows. This is an interesting week. You gotta be okay with either option, you know? Of course, anyone, we know how it is, man. Like I said, I've been in this game too long enough to know this. Right? The bears are going to say no one's going to buy the dip. It's just going to go back down to the lows. The bulls are going to say, oh, it's going to be a dip. It's going to get somewhere and it's going to bounce again. You always know if someone wants it to go up or not. You know? If someone owns crypto, it's going to bounce. If someone is all in cash still, it's going to go back to the lows. You know, you don't even have to, a lot of times, you don't even have to tell me if you own crypto or not. Okay, I could just tell them based off what you say. Seriously. So 22,944. Come on, man. Come on, baby. What we got? To me, listen, honestly, if I had to guess what's going to happen, this is my guess, right? This is my best guess. I think the dollar is going to rip. It's going to rip up, tag the 786, right? Over the course of Monday and Tuesday, okay? And then you could see that midweek reversal where the dollar starts coming back down, right? At that time, where does Bitcoin go to? I don't know. Sometimes Bitcoin doesn't dump with the dollar. But I would say, for me, I think Bitcoin breaks this, comes and tags either 30 and 50 EMA. I'm looking for like 21.5, okay, if I had to guess. And there, I'm looking for a long at 21.5 to ride that ship back up, right? Something like that, right? Dollar comes up to like 106 or so over the course of the next 2 days. Bitcoin goes down to 21.5. Wednesday gets midweek reversal, and you at the very least, come back up and tag the highs again, right? For maybe a M formation, whatever. We'll see. We'll recap when we get there. But let's do number one. I think tomorrow is going to be a little bit of an iffy day. I do think so because see the futures in the stock market. You're down a little bit. It's nothing crazy. Dollar is already coming up though. If the dollar's coming up on Sunday afternoon, you know that's probably not a good sign for a Monday. You know, you gotta be honest. Like, listen, I don't want the price to go down, but I gotta tell it how I see it. Okay, I can't be bullish all the time, as much as I want to be bullish all the time. You know, if I was bullish all the time, this would be me. Guys, this is my story. I'm always bullish. Wow. I'm always bullish. I don't buy the dips. I just buy all the pumps because I'm always bullish. I have no money because I just buy every pump. Right? I turn into a moon boy every pump. Hell, I'm a moon boy all the time. My parents disowned me. They gave me one more chance to stop being a moon boy. I asked them for gas money. I FOMO'd it. And now I'm stuck back and holding Cardano from $3. You know? What are you gonna do? One day I'll learn. Alright. No, but in all honesty, that's what I expect to happen this week. I hope I'm wrong. right? If I love being right, because I love being right, because I love saying I told you. But this is one of those times where I'd rather be wrong than right. You know, actually, would I really? I don't know. A nice little pullback on altcoins actually sounds pretty nice, right? Sounds pretty nice. I don't know. Sounds pretty nice. Let's see. I'm bullish on hunting a short. Yeah, me too, man. I don't know. Here's my take. I'm long on FTM at the moment. Okay, with a tight stop, right? I moved my stop up to break even. If it goes back down to break even, I'll just break even on that trade. But honestly, I'm hoping for Bitcoin to do something like this overnight, right? Come up, right? Hoping for the whales to build their shorts up here, somewhere up here, okay? Where hopefully that'll be where we are in the morning. And then maybe we can start looking at some of our own shorts to come back down. We'll see, though, right? I mean, at the end of the day, it's all speculative. I just think that everything's kind of looking like a pullback looks likely. As much as I don't want to see that. It's just it's the way the cookie crumbles, man. You know, you can't crumble the cookie the way you want it every time. You can't go up in a straight line. As much as it's been awesome just seeing everything go up in a straight line. Okay? And to be honest, you know, I hope we keep going up in a straight line. There's nothing better than just I can long everything. It just goes up. I don't have to worry about anything. I just long, it goes up. You know? Makes trading super easy. I long this, it go up. Nice. There we go. What's support? There ain't no support resistance. We just go up. But that ain't the way the cookie crumbles all the time. So we'll see. Like I said, every altcoin has the same chart. They all have bearish div at resistance. Typically, that would be a pullback area. You know, it is what it is. Let's do a poll real quick. Let's do a poll. Because to quite honestly, I'm sensing a little hostility in the chat. People don't like when I'm bearish. You know, I'm sensing a little hostility. You know, I hear a little bit of this right now. You know, Jordan, you're bearish? You're no longer a Viking. Get out of our tribe. Go join Savvy and Java. We don't want you anymore. Go join Tino and his AK. We don't want you. Go be a bear. You little bitch. He likes Oreos weird. No, if you're I told you this the other day. If you're a guy who licks Oreos, by the way, this is Bitcoin right now. Bitcoin just in a little channel, not really doing anything at the moment. If you're a guy who opens Oreos, okay, and licks Oreos, okay, opens Oreos and licks Oreos, okay, hey, we got to rethink. We got to rethink things here, you know? Let's do this. Let's see this. Will Bitcoin pump or dump? Pump or dump tomorrow? Will Bitcoin pump or dump tomorrow? Let's see. Pump or dump tomorrow. Let's do pump. Let's do dump. And let's do Let's go do sideways. Bitcoin pump, dump, or sideways. Oh, man. I am the worst Viking ever, man. Listen, you can't be a Viking and be bearish, you know? Let's see. And screw the Bears, said Wolf. Screw the Bears. Listen, I'll be back. Don't worry. I'll be back Team Bull very, very soon. I'll be back Team Bull. Don't you worry. Don't you worry, my man. We'll be back. Let me see. Becker crumbles your cookie? That is disgusting. Your mom, that is disgusting, man. Don't let Becker crumble your cookie. That is absolutely nasty. I don't want to see any mom's cookie crumbled. You know? That is absolutely disgusting. Especially Becker. You know? You don't know where Becker's pecker's been. He's been in like 40 chicks in the last 2 days. You don't want Becker's pecker. Shit. Let's see. Man. This is a freaking snail market right now. Holy shiza. What are you supposed to do with this? Bitcoin's still respecting the channel. That's good. Let's see. Bitcoin. Let's look at Bitcoin on the... Like I said, Bitcoin on the weekly, it still looks okay. I think, you know, this $21,500 area right here makes so much sense if you pull back to that area. Does Bitcoin always want to make sense? No. But once again, deviation. Usually go back and test the highs. I still do think you hit 25K at some point. Just might not be right away, you know? So the monthly, I think, we go to the monthly real quick. For all you guys that like Market Cipher, Market Cipher had the green dot on the monthly, right? Let me just bring this up real quick. Here we go. Green dot on the monthly here on Market Cipher. And whenever you've done that, right? When the momentum waves are at the bottom, okay? The bottom's already been in for BTC, right? October 2015, May 2019, and right here in February of 2023. All right? So that is pretty juicy. That's pretty damn juicy. We got some work to do. Really good monthly close, right? Bullish engulfing on the monthly. Usually when you get a bullish engulfing on the monthly, or any time frame, you see a continuation. Okay? We're 5 days into the month. I'm not too worried, to be honest. I'm not worried at all, to be honest. I've actually never been more confident that Bitcoin will continue up after a slight pullback because of the DXY. But no, in honesty, the monthly looks pretty tasty. Looks pretty freaking tasty, to be honest to me. I don't know. It's hard for me to be like it really on the bigger term time frames. It's hard for me to be super bearish at the moment, man. Okay, the hourly, 4 hour, the daily, okay, whatever, man. But the bigger term time frames, it's hard for me to be bearish at the moment. Let's see. Where the hell is Jabba Ben? You must have missed it, man. Snapchat got rid of the damn filters. Okay? Well, I'm going to try to bring them back tomorrow, man. Trust me, it's more frustrating for me than it is for you guys. Trust me. Because I had to remake those mother truckers. So we will get that. We'll get that. Try to get that taken care of tomorrow, at least. But let me tell you, those things aren't easy to make, man. I'll tell you right now. Those things aren't easy, dude. All right, Bitcoin's holding the range. Guys, I'm probably going to call it a stream tonight, man. There's not really too much going on right now, to be honest. So I'm going to call it a little bit of a stream. We'll see what Bitcoin does. I still do think, this is the 15-minute chart, but if you go to the 4 hour, right? You still had the bullish div on the 4 hour. 4 hour stocks are reset to come back up to the upside. There's still a big juicy vector candle up here to 23,300. Still think you see a short-term move up. Probably see altcoins come up a little bit more. You know, whales probably build that little short position, right? They bring it up to build the short for tomorrow. We'll see. I will say though, everyone is bearish going into tomorrow. Literally everyone, right? I'm not just saying this just to be like, oh my God, everyone's bearish, so be bullish. I'm just saying everyone is bearish, including myself, going into tomorrow. There have been times where that's been the case, where that ends up being where everyone goes short and it ends up being the opposite. Just saying, I'm not betting for that, but would I be 100% surprised if everyone goes short and actually ends up being a green day tomorrow? Not at all, because everyone and their mother, including myself, is bearish. So please, Bitcoin, if you want to make me wrong, make tomorrow be the day that I'm wrong. And smash all those shorts, man. Smash every one of those shorts, okay? DXY, if you're going to pump, just get it over with, my man. Let the bleeding commence if you're going to do it. All right, anyways, guys, I'll catch you guys later. Let's hope for some more price action tomorrow. I might do a member stream. I want to bring out a couple member streams a week, right? So I might do a member stream tomorrow morning. Look out for it. If I'm going to do it, it'll probably be early. I'll probably, because I kind of like jumping on and like talking some charts with some peeps early in the morning. So if I'm going to do that, it'll probably be like 8 a.m. or some shit. So if you're a member, it'll be around at 8 a.m. I might do a little member stream. Whoever's there, hop in, right? If no one's there, I'm just going to be chilling, looking for some trade setups and whatnot. So we'll see what happens, man. Catch you guys members in the morning, 8 a.m. Catch everyone else at 7. Let's hope for some volatility tomorrow, because at the end of the day, we just want volatility. So let's freaking get it, man. Anyway, peace. And let's try to wake China up a little bit to get a little short-term pump, all right? So we can close out this little Jordan's long, and then we can get into tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? All right, let's go. Peace. Come on, man. Later. Boom, boom, boom. Peace. Later, boys. See ya.